How's it going? We are live in downtown Minneapolis at the Holidazzle Street Festival. I just walked around, but let's walk around together and see what they have here. So the Holidazzle Festival is like a Minneapolis tradition. Used to be a big parade sponsored by Target, I believe. Now it is a street fair here along Nicollet. For a few years it was over in Loring Park, which are my first memories of Holidazzle. I loved it in Loring Park. There's a lot of fun stuff to do here. And we're gonna walk around here and check it out. Oh no, the lights went out. Oh, here they go. We got, I don't know if you can hear, but Nerdy, N-U-R-D, a Minneapolis musician, is playing on the stage over here. Maybe I'll walk up and see that before he stops. Let's prioritize catching that. Got the Yeti. Typically that thing's like a giant puppet and you pull on the strings and little arms and legs moves and you can make it dance. Oh, I heard someone recommend me this place the other day. Someone was saying this compa soup place, that the banh mi sandwich here rules. Hey, Ben in the chat. How you doing, Ben? Ben says, my wife and I love watching your channel. We used to come up every weekend and enjoy the city. It's so wonderful. This brings back fond memories. Hey, Ben, I love to hear that. Thank you so much. Lucky I can do that for you. Waiting anymore. Waited long enough. Oh, we're doing the Christmas songs here.
Some noise, Holidazzle! Tuvok the word, everybody! Okay. We only do that once a year. Mostly because it's ridiculous. But it's fun. You enjoyed that? Wow. This is great. I like that. That worked out so well. You ready for some more music? I need to see y'all dancing. Can you dance with me? We've been moving. I see y'all. Let's have it. Let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Much another time. Wow. We're falling out of heaven. All the top of the line. It is. I'm really good. You see me now, I'm trying to do. Hi. You take my coming in your body. I'm down. Skip your move. Whatever you like. I don't really know how to fly, but I'm really trying with you. It's not really good. I need you every night. I just want to know how to get you. It's not really good. All I need to know is what your clothes sound is. Tell me what the city, what your hometown is. I don't mean to tell you unnecessarily, so you can come and tell me that what your pronoun is. Cause I think they be hot damn. I don't wanna be in chocolate. I don't need for you to settle down. I'm just looking for a spot up on your program. I don't even mind. I don't even mind. Money all the time. My life, what's a pair of eyes living the lives of the girl together. on the saxophone, everybody. I'm loving this. Y'all having a good time? Yeah! Cool. All right, we got two more. Is that all right for you?
All right, there we go. So that is Nerdy, N-U-R-D, an awesome Minneapolis musician. Always a great vibe and a great time. Let's walk around the street fair here. Oh, we got a sled to take pictures in here. Hey, Ben says you're awesome, dude. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. You're awesome, Ben. Whoa, I think we got a Krampus over here. All right, coming up on this block here. So this is the last block of Holidazzle. There's more behind me. I kind of started in the middle. Here they've got these giant hourglasses filled with ping pong balls. Oh, excuse me. Look at them go. Another one over here. Oh, are they trying to balance it? I saw these set up out here. Oh, there's the Krampus. I saw these set up out here, and I was wondering, like, what sort of a response they would get. Giant hourglass, huh? But I think this is about the third time I've walked by here, and every time there's people playing with them. And, I mean, I can't help it. I'm gonna finish this one off. Hey, we got emojis in the chat with Ashgar. Hope you are well, Ashgar. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna go wide angle to show this thing off. We're gonna spin it. Go ahead. All right, then up here, I think they're showing clips. So this is WCCO building, the news channel, CBS affiliate. They're showing clips of the old parade on the wall here. Look at that lighted parade, people dancing up there. That's what we need. If you walk through here, well, we'll see how many times we hear it today. Every time you hear someone say the word parade, if you're I don't know, eat a snack or something. But yeah, everybody wants the parade. We got to bring back the parade. But yeah, when I was walking through earlier, I couldn't go 5 feet without hearing someone mention the parade. But these are actually pretty cool. It's fun. Oh, it's playing music too. I didn't realize that before. I think people just like giant stuff. You build something really big and they like to play with it. Like you go to a bar and they have giant Jenga, people go nuts for that stuff. We're spinning it, we're spinning it. We'll walk over and see PV Park all lit up in a little bit too, but I think I want to walk through Holidazzle first. captivating. Hey, we got Sick Man Dwayne out here today. Says, it's only with videos like this that I miss my home state. And then while I'm enjoying a 75-degree day in Quartzsite, Arizona. Hey, 75 degrees sounds wonderful. It is like 20 right now. I was not properly prepared. I brought my thin gloves and not my thick ones. Well, correction. I brought my thick gloves, but I left one of them at home, so I'm wearing my thin gloves. And this morning I went to ride my bike into the office and I didn't realize it was so cold, and I didn't wear leggings underneath my pants. Woo, cold one today. Looks like they got free light sticks or something here. Thank you. So they got these lights, glow stick necklaces you can put on. Barely fits around my neck.
Everybody here for Holidazzle Parade area. I know it's not the way. I want to say thank you for being here, for supporting local music.
Going for it. We'll say for a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 block. It's either 4 or 5 blocks for the street fair. There's a decent amount of waiting for cars. We gotta give us pedestrians priority here. Just block off the streets or something. We'll figure it out. People can be rerouted for 5 days a year. Just let us have the streets. Or just block off maybe like a few streets and, I don't know, make it shorter but wider or something. Who knows? I'm not a city planner. I don't plan events like this. Here's that Yeti. It is Yeti from the wilds of the North Country, feared and pursued for centuries by indigenous and colonial alike. Keeper of the Northern Lights, ice cave dweller, the terror of the North himself, honed from a block of ice north of Highway 2, the biggest biped on the planet. And then you got a bunch of people who helped build it. No, I'm not going to read all that. But there you go. You can pause and appreciate them. But when this thing's moving and they have the, you can pull the cords here and make it move. It's so fun and so cool. Hopefully in the coming days, they'll be able to get that fully operational, because that is a fun thing to play with, a cool part of Holidazzle that I enjoy. Don't wait, we're gonna go through there, Over here is free visits with Santa. Santa's Village. He's back there. I don't know if you can see him. It's a Santa. Maybe the real one. Came down from the North Pole for Holidazzle. I was up in Duluth for that Bentleyville the other day, and every kid under 10 who visited Santa got a free Bentleyville hat. All right, here we go. Let's go through here.
Look at a line now. We got in right before.
You can go ahead. Either way. All right. This is eye level for me, so I'm almost hitting my head on it. And I'm not even like tall in Minnesota, so there's definitely going to be some tall Minnesotans hitting their heads on this. This thing's cool. We might have to come back to it in a couple minutes when there's less people, so you can see it a little more. Oh, are we making these sounds? Are they like sensors? I don't know if you can hear that. Cool little light display. Turn it back here. That thing is fun. Woo! It says this is called Passage, presented by Hennepin County. Passage was created by Serge Mahot, produced by Montreal and Lumiere, and is tour produced by Creos. It is an immersive, interactive artwork that explores our emotional connections to light and sound. The 20 circles of light are activated by users passing through, with each configuration having its own ambiance. Oh, so it's going wild with a lot of people going through right now, probably. I think earlier when there's less people, it's kind of more slow-moving, flowing a bit. Got a hot dog vendor. Oh, that's why you don't have it blocked off. We got the sea line coming through here. You may recognize the MPLS sign here from, what's the street? Warehouse District Live, that's what it's called. You made this sign they put out there on First Ave outside of the Link Stadium Target Center. There's a couple things here that I think are repurposed from that. Got another sleigh. Oh, sick man Dwayne, I'll bet you're missing these cheese curds right here. You got the Fair Faves Carnival Cravings. Don't have cheese curds like they do in Minnesota, in Quartzville, Arizona, on a 75-degree day in December. We'll see if we can go in Dayton's in a little bit here. There's a beer tent here. There's your drink pricing if you're planning out your trip here. There's a stage here inside of the IDS Center that is currently inactive. There were musicians in here earlier playing, and I think there's going to be more in about an hour. Lots of different shops, these holiday markets. If you want to buy something that says Minneapolis or MPLS on it, you are in luck. So there's that stage here in the IDS Center. The Crystal Court. by Johnson and Berge. The Crystal Court here at the IDS Center was sort of the place where Philip Johnson got his sort of built the idea that he eventually worked on with the I believe it's called the Crystal Cathedral in Glendale, California, which I think is his most famous work, or one of his most famous works. Everybody inside the Dayton's market here, looking around at all the different stuff. Hey, Dove Angel says they used to work on top of the Crystal Court. That's awesome. I notice whenever it snows, they have to block off parts of the next to where that skyway is, because I think snow falls down in a way that's a little bit dangerous or something. But yeah, really cool structure, really cool place. Churros, Taqueria El Patron. The Universe Foodie Waffles. You know who else had... No, I hear that Frozen song coming from somewhere. No, turn it off. Mary Tyler Moore had a meal up there in the intro of her show. I think it was called Basil's at the time, right? Right, here's you got the Hoppers Mini Donuts, Twin Cities classic. These little blocks here, that's definitely a Warehouse District Live repurpose. That's awesome, we love it. Kids sitting up here eating some kind of treat. I saw people stacking those up earlier, playing with them. Cookie dough, that's what it is, not ice cream. Or maybe they have ice cream too. Ice cream and cookie dough. Pizza Karma. I feel like I've heard good things about that one. Benny's food truck. So I get sandwiches, Cubano, pulled pork, tostones.
Yeah, my dad forced that on us.
Oh, they're putting away all this stuff. There was there was chess out here earlier. I got a video of it earlier. I did a 4K walkthrough. And I will upload that when I get home. Maybe up later today or tomorrow. Depends on how the Mary D performance does with copyright, because I did watch a little bit of his thing there too. And I think this is the technical end of Holidazzle here, so it's only 4 or 5 blocks, very walkable. I was able to park 2 blocks away, so if you're worried about parking, the experience I had was not bad at all. Who knows what you'll have, but there's a bunch of lots around here. There's bus lines from all over that'll bring you down here. There's a parking spot right there if you need it. We got a tin cup cafe, hot coffee, hot chocolate. All right. So that's sort of the outdoor stuff. There's the thing inside the IDS up there. Here's a map up ahead. We'll make sure that I didn't miss anything earlier. It's gonna be so cool tomorrow. So tomorrow we're supposed to get, I think it was between 4 and 7 inches of snow. I've got a ton going on tomorrow, so I cannot make it out here, but walking through here after that big dump of snow is gonna be awesome. Wish I could make it for that. Pet rescue pop-up. Hold up. That is, so we got Holidazzle on this corner. I think all right, we gotta find these pets. Let me grab that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Come on, let's go sit here. Stay. No, I was talking to you. Oh, I have no clue. Hang on.
All right. So we got the holidays on Nicollet. This is Gabiday Commons. It's like this used to be like a shopping mall in here. There's a YMCA in here, a few different restaurants and stuff. Kind of a cool place. Lots of potential. Unfortunately, like heavily vacant at the moment, or at least it was last time I walked through. So I don't know. I don't want to be too negative on how it is now, because there might be a lot more businesses than last time I saw. DID staff only. Holidays on Nicollet. Oh, here's the pets. I think I see them over here. No, these are just shirts. Hey, do you know where the like pet rescue pop-up is? No. All right. Thank you.
Of the donuts?
Hey, Dove Angel says my old hangout. Oh, almost ran into a closed door. Well, it was so much fun hanging out with him going to the YMCA. Awesome. I want to give up on the pet pop-up, but I don't see it. Little street side canoe over there. Nicollet community space. Maybe it's in here. Oh, the dog rescue showcase. I see the sign. Hey, I'm looking for the dog rescue, the like pet pop-up.
It finished at 7.
Oh, it finished at 7. Okay, what does that consist of? What does that consist of?
Yeah, it was just different dog rescues came in, and they brought either a pup or a dog, and they just shared a little bit more about the organization, and then it was just exposure. And
Cool.
People can come and play with them, pet them, give them treats. I think they'll be here tomorrow. I'll just
Awesome.
double check.
Got to keep them inside out of the snow.
Yeah, so dog rescue showcase tomorrow as well. Yep, from 5 to
Awesome.
7.
All
And
right,
they'll be
thank
here.
you. And then over the weekend too, we got here.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, thank you so much.
Would you like one of these?
No thanks. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so we missed the pups. Dev says, I'm recording this as I talk and writing a different story than what I'm talking on it. That'll happen. Whoa. My glow stick is moving around. All right, so there's more stuff in here, some like indoor stuff.
And then he like went and started like punching his friend. Fine.
Here we go. You're so welcome. All right, so here's I think they're calling it City Skate. Hey, there's me. And it's indoor ice skating. A lot of people inside grabbing seats on the ground. It did look like over here inside this spot here that we're gonna go in a few minutes, that there was a lot of spots to sit and eat in there. They had some like tables and stuff set up. All right, so this is the City Skate. Hey, another photo op next to a Yeti cutout. Free skate rentals. This old department store space that you can skate in. Definitely a make your own fun type vibe where you have this spot that you got to get creative with what we're gonna do with it. You got people out here renting free skates, staying warm, having a good time. Should we get in line and go skating, Minnesota? No, I'll drop my phone and fall on my butt. How often can you skate by an escalator? The escalator skater. So they did the Twin Cities Skater Group. They did the roller skating. Oh, that kid's got light up skates. That's so cool. And the wheels are red and green. It's even got that Christmas color for it. The Twin Cities Skater Group that I think puts this on. Yeah, Twin Cities Skaters. They did this at Holidazzle when it was in Loring Park too. It was a lot of fun down there. Definitely, you're gonna overhear people saying they want to do ice skating. Naturally, ice skating does open up this weekend in Minneapolis, so that'll be cool. But we're roller skating at Holidazzle. Some of the people with this Twin City Skaters group are like super skilled and talented, and they'll get out there and skate sometimes, and they're dancing and having this whole vibe. It's a lot of fun. Jonathan says, looks like a super fun time. Yeah, it is. It's, You come ready to have a good time, and you will find it. Oh, what's this? Oh, the hospitality hub for sponsors and partners. We're gonna walk through a giant Christmas tree in the city center building, the Multi-Foods Plaza. Hey Diane, happy holiday. It is cold. It's not cold inside. It's nice inside, nice and warm. Outside, we probably got maybe, I think it was like low 20s. Let's go for an escalator ride. Is Cardigan open? Yeah, so it's low 20s outside. 22, I think, when I started streaming. I don't know what it's like now. It might be a little warmer or a little colder. I think it's gonna get colder over the next couple days. But not miserable for if you're used to Minnesota weather. Oh, the donut place needs to be open during this. Donuts there. Cardigan Donuts are some of my favorite in Minneapolis. They do such a stellar old-fashioned donut. If you're ever, I know there's a variety of people tell me why they watch these videos, but if you're watching because you're coming to visit Minneapolis and you're going to be downtown, Cardigan Donuts is a definitely must stop for me. Top 3 donut spots in Minneapolis in no order are Cardigan. Why can't I think of the name right now? We got Cardigan. You got Mellow Glaze for just a simple glazed donut. And then I cannot think of it. It starts with a B. I was talking with someone about it today. It's on 36th and Bryan on the bike lane. Uh-oh. Not Brothers. Bogarts. They do like a brown butter donut. Incredible stuff. So you go to Bogarts, you get the brown butter donut or the vanilla bean buttercream filled. You go to Cardigan, you get the old-fashioned glazed. So good. You go to Mellow Glaze and you get the glazed donut. They put like this orange glaze on it, and it's like, it's got a hint of orange, not too orangey. Might sound weird. Don't think it's too weird, trust me. And then it's killer stuff. Hey, Laura Buckles says, hey, Merry Christmas. Haven't seen a video in a while. Merry Christmas, Laura. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Glad to be out here streaming and showing what we got going on at Holidazzle 2024. This is the indoor mini golf. Minneapolis themed. You got Fauché Tower, the Gold Medal Flower, the Grain Belt sign, Pillsbury's Best. Oh, this is a table that we are playing mini golf on. Do you stand on the chair or do it like pool, you know?
Of course, you gotta do the center pocket.
Oh, it says cute. I think they're talking about pool, table for pool. So, hey, that works too, whatever, right? And then it drops into the takeout containers. We got the sports, the Twins, putt a home run. The Skyway's the limit, hole 6. First Ave, all downtown's a stage. The rocker, the Marshall looking amp there, the cymbals, and the star. See, so I need someone to come down here with a little miniature cyclist. We need a biker, a couple people walking around down here.
That's a 2.
We got it too. And the Spoon Bridge and Cherry. In the Minneapolis Sculpture Garden. The North Loop de Loop. I feel like that one's a stretch, but I get it. See what you're doing there. Hey, are these just like tables to like eat at and stuff, or?
Yeah, if you need to eat at a table. Have you heard of Big Brothers Big Sisters?
I have, but I'm doing a live stream. Would you like to talk about it really quick?
Well, I have somebody better than me to talk about it.
Okay.
Can I take you to that person?
Sure.
Okay, cool. And yeah, there are tables. Hi, people.
Yeah.
What possessed you to do a live stream?
So I have this YouTube channel called Walking Minnesota, where I just kind of show Minnesota. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Wanted to show the Holidazzle if people
gosh,
can't be here or wanted to come down.
This is a Walking Minnesota live stream.
So please tell them a little bit about Big Brothers Big Sisters. Oh,
Yeah, if anybody.
there you go.
Hey.
Hello, everyone. We bring you greetings from Big Brothers Big Sisters, Twin Cities, located in North Minneapolis at the corner of Washington and Lowry. If you know where that Burger King is, you know where we are. I'm sure there's somebody out here that would make a great mentor. And let me tell you a little bit about what we've got going on. So we're the largest youth mentoring organization, and we match caring adults to the youth in our program. So anybody out there that's watching, if you want to be a Big, go to bigstwincities.org. Check out that volunteer page. Sign up to be a Big, because you can be a mentor.
And we got a fan too.
Oh yeah. Let's do some math. Anybody out there like math? Okay, let's do some math. A little plus a big equals bigger together. Let's do
I love it.
that.
Yeah. Great. That was a great spiel.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you so much. Yeah. Take care. Love that energy. Yeah. So Big Brothers Big Sisters mentoring organization here in Minneapolis. And sponsoring tables to eat at if you're coming to Holidazzle. All right, Dove Angel says, anybody remember Nankin? I personally don't, but did not spend a ton of time in the Skyway system in downtown before the last year or so, to be honest. Diane says, were those trees you walk under? Oh, that big one, the one back here? No, I think that is an artificial tree. Yeah, because the same one's out here every year. Gotcha. These trees that are lit up are real trees. If you're cold and you want to stay outside, we've got our awesome Minneapolis heated bus stops that you can hang out in. Whoa, don't bike through the street fair. This is a pedestrian space. They're fine. I get spooked easily, but that person is aware of where people are. Hey, we got someone saying, God Julie alle sammen fra Norge. Merry Christmas from to everyone from Norway. Hey, Merry Christmas in Norway. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas in Norway. I would love to visit Norway someday. Said they miss America so much. Yeah, America is a wonderful place. Minneapolis is a wonderful place in America. All right, so this is the Dayton's holiday market. Used to have a Dayton's is obviously famous in Minnesota. It's a old old department store. There used to be the big Christmas display on the 9th floor or whatever. I did have a chance to come out here one time before that stopped, and I did get to see it once. It was such a cool, fun thing. I understand why that's a holiday tradition that people really miss here. But retail has changed. Until we're ready to give up Amazon, we will not get our downtown retail back. Hey there. This is the Minnesota Sports Hall of Fame here in the basement at Dayton's for the next month or so, I believe. I think it's put on by the Star Tribune. I ain't reading all that at the moment, at least. Maybe I'll come out here on one of my lunch breaks someday. You guys don't want to sit here and listen to me read all that. Put on by the Minneapolis Foundation, Meet Minneapolis, and the Minnesota Star Tribune. We got these cool historic images. Of sports history in Minnesota. Kirby Puckett winning the World Series. The Lynx, Minnesota Aurora. And then all these different jerseys up here. Diane says, looks so very pretty. Absolutely. Dove says, praying for them. They look like they're so heartfelt, and I hope that everyone does well in that program. Yeah, I've heard good things about them in the past. Hopefully they can, keep getting funding and keep taking care of people. And, Sid Hartman turns on the lights in 2014. Yeah, lots of sports stuff. Oh, there's a piece of the Metrodome roof. Touch and Feel donated pieces of the Metrodome roof. Did someone take it? Oh, it's this. This is the piece of the roof. Ooh, look at that. I'm touching the Metrodome roof. How cool is that? I do remember visiting Minnesota when I first started coming out here and seeing the Metrodome. Very interesting stadium. Looked like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man laying down. Something out of Ghostbusters. You can get some different pamphlets and stuff here. And then the Minnesota Sports Hall of Fame inductees. ASD says chocolade. That's chocolate in Norwegian. I hear it. Chocolade. Probably mispronouncing it, but I try. Hey, thank you. This new documentary on the Dayton's holiday stores just aired on TPT yesterday. That, along with there's a new Ken Burns documentary on Michelangelo. Or no, not Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. It's called Da Vinci. And lots of cool stuff on PBS that I've been meaning to watch. Hey, we got Slimy Cheesecake in the chat. Hope you've been well, Slimy. Said, I want to go to Holidazzle. Went a couple winters ago and loved it.
Finley, this way.
Uh-oh.
Hey, get out of there and let's go. Abigail. Abby. This way. Now, let's go. We're not playing in that.
Oh, did I miss the kids playing Buddy the Elf in here? Does he go in one of those and run around in circles while yelling? says went a couple years ago and loved it. Yeah, it was really cool. I used to, I went in Loring Park a couple times, and it was such a fun festival. All the kids like going down the hill. I think there was like a sled thing there. Dove says it had collapsed a couple years ago. Yeah, I think it was it 2014? Maybe it collapsed. And then the Minnesota Vikings played at what is it called? At the formerly TCF Bank, now Huntington Bank Stadium, the Gopher football stadium. And they played this playoff game in February of whatever, one of the 2 years they played there. And it's like this 20-degree game or whatever. It might have been a playoff game against the Seahawks. And if you ask any Vikings fan, the kicker misses the field goal. Historic Minnesota meltdown, unfortunately. Whoa, we got a runner. I think we can go see Santa. There he is, the one and only. This is the real Santa. You sit with him, you get a candy cane. Oh. And you get a candy cane. We've got a couple people in the chat here. Let's see what we got. Slimy says that's how I'm going to pose for my Holidazzle pictures, like that guy laying there. Yeah, I think you kind of have to now. Any parades? Oh, no parade this year, Slimy. So the parade, I think, went up until 2016, 2017, something like that. And then it became this street festival. I want to say they did it on Nicollet Mall for a year. And then they did it they moved it to Loring Park. Now they have moved it back. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about me. Thank you, though. I can pop out the side. Dove Angel says the Metrodome roof collapsed. Slimy says what collapsed? Yeah, the Metrodome roof collapsed. She says, thinks it's Dove says, think it was in the 90s. I believe it was kind of 2010-ish. Here's the biker again. I think the guy's name is Chris Kluth. He used to be like a punter for the Vikings. And whatever era he was for the team, I saw him on Blue Sky the other day talking about how he was in there like the day before it happened, and he was like, they were practicing or something. He's like, oh yeah, this looks like it's in bad shape. Sure enough. Dove says, sorry, the last 20 years for me has been a blur. It sure has. Let me tell you, sometimes a day feels like a year, and then you blink, and it feels like 5-10 years went by. Oh my goodness, it's incredible. Oh, Slimy Googled it, and the Metrodome roof collapsed December 12, 2010. Interesting. That must have been on one of like my first visits to Minnesota then. Wow. Or maybe they kept it up while it was collapsed for a couple years or something. I don't know. It was definitely a while back, yeah. Okay, it was back in the day. We move on really quickly, yeah. We got the nerdy rockers over here after their performance on the stage. We got a Minneapolis mayoral election coming up here next year. Let me tell you, one of these people runs on bringing back the holiday parade, the Holidazzle parade. They're gonna win like 90% of the vote. I don't know about that, but Slimy says Target, I see Target. Yeah, I think that's like one of the flagship Targets. Their corporate headquarters is right here, building next door.
It was quiet, wasn't it?
It's a live stream. It's called Walking Minnesota. It's called Walking Minnesota. Yeah, on YouTube.
You on YouTube?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm about to subscribe. Walking Minnesota.
Yeah, you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Here we
Young
go.
Trail in the building, man. It's your boy Young Trail, man. My
Young
artist,
Trail.
man.
Here we
Get
go.
out here, man. We out here at the Holidazzle, man. Walking Minnesota on Nicollet Mall.
Hey, welcome to the world of Minnesota, man.
Welcome to the place
It's
that you in the
live
act with
in
the boy
effect.
Young
Y'all
Trail,
don't wanna
man. You
come
in the
back
act with
to
the
us.
boy Young Trail.
Hey, Trail.
Y'all here.
All right, have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. When does Target open again? When did Target open again? I don't know what year it opened. I thought you were talking about like what time of day does Target open? I don't know, probably 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 8 a.m., something like that. I know there have been complaints about the that downtown Target there closing too early. Slimy says hi back. I'm sure they would appreciate knowing that. If they truly are gonna subscribe like they said they are, maybe they're in the chat. They will. Whoa, we got a drone coming up. Got to get the cruise drone shot of Holidazzle. Yeah, there's all that drone controversy recently I forgot about. I didn't really forget about it. I just haven't thought about it since yesterday or whatever. So it says droning and then, yeah. Jonathan says you're always making friends. Yeah, people in Minnesota are super friendly. They see me walking around with the camera thing, and it's not as common here as it is in, a few slightly, like, you walk around like New York City, and in some of those busier areas, there's gonna be people holding one of those things, like these gimbal things every day. It's hard not to run into someone doing that. Whoa, the car was speeding through here. You hear a lot of people have questions about what's going on, and everybody wants to say hi. Slimy says, when I cross the road to go to that Target, it's going to be like that one scene in Family Guy where Peter chases the ball across the road and causes a car collision. Yeah, right? Except for if you realize how fast that car just went by, you got to watch out because they'll collide with you. Definitely people try to speed through downtown Minneapolis, and I understand there's police sitting right there in their vehicles, but you did not hear them kick on the car and go after that car that was speeding through here, so scary stuff. Jonathan says droning, and then I've had people ask me to do drone stuff, and I mean, I have used a drone before. I had someone ask me to like do some drone work for them a while back. Not exactly what I'm trying to do with this channel. I know there's a couple people who've already done like drone stuff throughout Minneapolis and Minnesota, and obviously I think that stuff's really cool. But I kind of like sticking to walking and biking. There's a couple other people doing walking too now. A handful of people doing biking have been doing that for a long time. And then definitely plenty of like driving content, but oh, there's that drone zipping through here. It's the devil in the sky. It's one of those drones. It's over, guys. The UFOs. That'll probably be a cool shot. The drone shot tomorrow. I'm telling you, when we're getting that heavy snow, if it's snowing heavily tomorrow night, it's gonna be make for some really cool footage down here. Really cool time down here cool footage, but cool time to walk through. I like walking in the snow. If walking in the snow is not your thing, tomorrow will not be the best day to be here. This is PV Plaza, which I think there's originally, when they first planned on doing this, there was, I think, a plan to have an ice skating rink here every winter, just in the middle of the fountain. And I don't know what happened with that, but I do think that those renovations they did around, I believe, 2014. It was right around when they did the All-Star game here for Major League Baseball. I think they did a great job with this plaza. It's very cool. This fountain during the summer, like, it's just got like a centimeter of water where we're standing right now. It just looks so cool. Probably look pretty cool with the light shining off of it too. Hey, Slimy says, there's the Hyatt Regency where I went to my first anime convention and the one that my father used to work at. That's cool, yeah, right up here, next to the Lauren Greenway. Dove says, I heard it had to close for a while after the riots. I know it's been a while, but for me it was just like yesterday. Was that the Holidazzle we're talking about, or some of the stuff downtown? Not sure what I missed there. The police are on Holidazzle watch. Make sure there's nobody smashing the ice sculptures. There's no ice sculptures. There is an ice bar around here somewhere, but there's no ice sculptures on Holidazzle. That would be cool though, and maybe they are putting them in the coming days. But at the moment, there's no ice sculptures out here. I remember when. Caitlin, we can't take you anywhere. I remember when there was the Super Bowl down here. They did all this stuff on Nicollet to get people outside and enjoying Minnesota. And there were all these ice sculptures they had built for it. Let's go look at this church here, the Westminster Presbyterian Church. So this isn't Holidazzle anymore, but this is a beautiful church that I would like you all who are watching to see. Inside it is beautiful as well, and then we have the more modern addition here to the south. I don't know which one's the Hyatt. One of these two I think is the Hyatt on either side of the street here. Slimy says, time flies by. There's a lot of ways you could cause trouble at Holidazzle. That's why there's a lot of police. Yeah. I mean, they're just out there trying to make sure if something happens, they can tend to it quickly and try to keep the peace as much as possible. This is the Westminster Presbyterian Church. There's like this hall right here that they do musical performances and stuff in. I have heard the sound in there is wonderful. Slimy says the Hyatt is the taller one. Is that this one? Yeah. Whoa. Cord is getting caught here. All right, we're gonna head back the other direction. Maybe another quick pass through Holidazzle. Should we walk up to Hennepin or something? I don't know. I feel like that guy's light. He's so much lighter than mine. I got this glow stick, but it's barely glowing. I got a bone to pick with US Bank for giving me this bunk glow stick. Buses stop on red here. Yeah, so I was able to find a parking spot on, whoa, come on this block here. So really one block away from the start of Holidazzle. Yeah, he's parking right there. All the time when people talk about Minneapolis, and it kind of frustrates me because I see it so often when there's news reports on Minneapolis or downtown Minneapolis, even like Northeast or anywhere in the city. They always talk about how like parking is such a hassle, and like you have this big event where there were, you know, probably a couple thousand people here earlier when I first got here, and I was able to park one block away, yet there's like this massive perception that there's no parking in Minneapolis. I'm gonna switch the mic out with my external battery real quick. So I'm just gonna set this down for a second. There we go. There we go. Grabbing my external battery. You might see a little jerkiness here. Like a doctor giving you your little shot. Maybe a little prick here, just hang tight. Last time it was, I had 17% battery on my charger. When I did a stream in Duluth last weekend when I was up there, and I wasn't even paying attention to the battery at all. And at the time I ended the stream, there was 3% battery remaining, so almost lost it. But yeah, I was saying about parking and how I was able to park a block away from this. And when I was walking up, there was parking on this block where it starts too. And you hear so much about how hard it is to park in Minneapolis. I was gonna start whenever I would see something on the news. So last week I saw a report about how Our Taco, I think it was, this taco shop, I think it was Our Taco, over in Northeast or Central Hennepin was struggling, and people were struggling to find parking and stuff. And I wanted to just walk around that neighborhood at like 6 p.m. or so and show off how much parking was available in that area at the time, just so people can see like if there's parking within a few blocks of pretty much everything. I mean, right now this block is full right after I say that, but when I came there were spots on this block. Parking, there's a spot right there mixed between those two. I don't know. You look around, you'll find parking. It's if you're coming to walk around, you can find a spot to park. You can do it. It's not that bad. It might be cold, but you're gonna be walking around outside anyway, so there's that drone zipping above. Alright. We can catch up on the chat there after my parking rant. I thought about doing that, but I was like, that would be really kind of negative content. I don't want to be too negative. Just walking through like, there's a parking spot, there's a parking spot. And everybody gets this like grumpy perception of me because of just trying to like point out parking or something. And as if walking videos aren't like whoa, this street is hopping down. All right. As if people don't like question how exciting these are too. Oh, I think the battery on the gimbal might be dying. That's unfortunate. All right, so I'm gonna have to cut out soon, everybody. Sorry. We'll see. Dove says, was there last time in 2019 around Christmas time, and there's not all this decoration, and not all of this fun stuff. And I was talking about Target because of the looting in 2020, and when did they open again? So I don't know exactly when that Target opened again, but I know it was open by 2021. It was fairly quickly, if it did close. I don't remember that one closing, but yeah, it's very possible that it did. I at that point was not downtown very often. In 2020, I was pretty much at home for a majority of the time. Only kind of went out to go to Cub. Here we go. Slimy says, did you eat anything at Holidazzle? No, I didn't. I think my wife made a pizza tonight, so I'm gonna go home and eat some pizza. I'm excited to see how that came out, unless my kids ate the whole thing, in which case I'll cry in the corner and eat some bread. There's WCCO. Green tonight. Okay. Kite Place says, oh wow, it's so creepy to see City Center all blocked off with nothing there. I used to work there at the body shop in the early 90s. Yeah, it's odd to walk through some of these places if you've been through there during the heyday. Like now it's there is not a ton of business in City Center right now. A few of those spots skyway level. That's about it. Nothing on the, yeah, as Cat Place says, nothing on the ground place of CC at any rate. Jonathan says, thanks for bringing us along. See you soon. Yeah, thanks for coming along. Hopefully the gimbal stays working for a bit longer, but until then, I'll continue. Slimy's beeping at us. Slimy's beeping. Maybe there was a beep that I missed. It's fun to swim at the YMCA. That's Dove saying it's fun to swim at the YMCA. I cannot read that without singing it. Unfortunately, that song has been co-opted into kind of a political thing. Fun song. It's interesting how a song can, because of a campaign or something, people's perception of something can change so much so quickly. Slimy says my dad doesn't like getting food at Holidazzle. He thinks it's too expensive. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of expensive, the food trucks and stuff, and $15, but eating on the table is pretty expensive, right? Like, you can't really go to a restaurant without spending quite a load of money. If you're looking for the good deal, you gotta go to this, the Kumpa soup spot. $3 hot chocolate, $6 crepes, $8 crepes, maple syrup crepe. Look at that banh mi. That's what's up. It's wrapping it. much is the banh mi? $13.49 for pho, or no, $13.49 for breakfast. The pho is $11.49. Banh mi, $9.99. Slimy Cheesecake says a car honked as you were watching the person go through the giant hourglass. Just honking back at them, making sure they know we're gonna be back. $5 for a bottle of water. Yeah, get out of here. Bring a backpack with a couple waters in it or something. Stop at the Speedway or the 7-Eleven or whatever on the way in. That looks cool. It's all in a different lighting now. LG, hey there. The way this works with like the sounds being set off by people and stuff kind of reminds me of that harp outside of Target Field over in North Loop, where like every time you put your hand underneath something it makes a sound. Kai says, is there anything inside the old Dayton space? Yeah, so not in like the top floors, but walked through there a little bit ago. I can go show in the windows here now. And then I think there should be a performance going on inside IDS, which we'll walk into in a minute. Watch me just stepping in front of this bus. Smart move on my end. Slimy Cheesecake says their dad always looks for good deals. That is some dad behavior. Got a nice little sled for a photo op. To hang out on. Alright, so here's the old Dayton. This is the first floor. In the basement, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. plus later today, till December 28th as the Minnesota Sports Hall of Fame. So there's like different sports images and stories of the sports in Minnesota in the basement. And then here is the first floor of Dayton's. There's like a holiday market in here. Lots of different vendors, lots of cool stuff. That guy's got like a corn dog. Santa Bears. Yeah, so you got the different Santa bears here in the tree. You got, oh, like the Old Town Tunnel TV show back there, yeah. Salam says hello, very good city, Minneapolis. Thank you. I'm from Azerbaijani. Awesome. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great day there. It's probably early morning, right? Hi, Salam. Love to see an old window display in Dayton's. Yeah, the Santa Bears here, they do a good job with the window displays here, and definitely cool here during the holidays. I gotta get the picture with the kids here. And all sorts of different stuff to buy and see. Very cool spot to come shop through the holidays. Kai Play says, oh my god, the downstairs hall is completely different. This spot is still really cool in here. Definitely has that old style vibe to it. Some really cool fixtures and stuff in here. I just want to go up the stairs there. Get your little baby a Sasquatch shirt. I think the baby needs a Sasquatch shirt. Oh, I feel like this might have been a bank or something at one point. I don't know. Some Hennepin history stuff. Slimy's asking if they have been. Oh, maybe these are vintage. I don't know. Maybe they have clothes. They're vintage or made to appear vintage. What's upstairs? Some different mixers and stuff. Yeah, I think it's Kai Palace. I didn't type it. Kai Palace is very different from how it was before. All the stuff's been kind of gutted. Yeah. Wooden paddle. Oh, you got the Santa Bear, Santa Bear and Santa Cub 2024. Look at that, with the goggles, on the sweatshirt, on the t-shirt, on the mug, on the little globe. Yeah, the Dayton's holiday. This is the Dayton's holiday market. I think they've done a great job with it. Want to be Minnesota without a Prince quote? Uh-oh, Mariah Carey playing. No way she's not going to copyright strike me. Beth Musgrave says, is Dayton's a chain store or just in Minneapolis? I think it may have been a chain store at one point, I'm not sure. I know that the Dayton family eventually either bought or started Target. If I don't want to say I know, I believe, if I'm recalling correctly. Different artworks. Kai Palace, thank you so much. It says with a chain in the Twin Cities, it was bought by other stores and closed years ago. Yeah. These are so nice. I've seen. I think I saw this wood artist at the state fair. Slimy, do not say that. You're gonna get us kicked out. Kai Palace says, I know they want to make more apartments in the old buildings downtown. This would be great for the city. Yeah, I think they've talked about maybe doing that in City Center. There's been a few other ones they've mentioned it with. We'll see which ones actually come around. Oh no, I've trapped myself in a corner. Kai Palace's Target was a spin-off of Dayton's, yeah. And I think the Dayton children at one point opened up a clothing company that was like winter goods. Ask Finlayson, if I remember correctly. They might still do that. I had a friend who worked for that company, and I want to say it was the Dayton Kids, but that could be wrong. You got the Skyway, the coffee shop up there. So Slimy Cheesecake there, when we're inside the store, had written, I just want to steal all the gummy bears, and there was like a security guard following me, watching the camera. That's why I started trying to leave. They were like seeing what was going on here. And then I looked over and I saw them like talking to somebody who I think might have been trying to steal or something. And I almost read, I just want to steal all these bears or something, with the security guard right over my shoulder. Oh wait, there is an ice bar. Slimy knew it all along. They got the Holidazzle from Chatham. Kai Palace says the Dayton's donated galleries full of art for the Minneapolis Institute of Art. Yeah, I love the Minneapolis Institute of Art and the Walker Art Center. I was talking with a co-worker about that this week. I don't want to say yesterday or today. It was like that. I'm not accurate about which day specifically it was, but this week it was like, and they had just moved from Minnesota to New York, and they had said that they had moved here from Southeast Asia, and this was, I think, the first U.S. city they lived in. Or they might have lived in Boston for a short period of time, but they were extremely impressed with the art scene in Minneapolis, and both the Walker Art Center and the Minneapolis Institute of Art, which, as a free museum, is such a great asset to the community. I've been thinking recently that I would like to go in there and record a video just inside the Minneapolis Institute of Art, just to kind of show that they have this incredible collection that you can go see for free, and I think allowing that to be free is just wonderful. I hope that does not change. Can I go in this door? Mark Dayton. Someone was saying earlier that they used to work in there, right? That is people hate this building. I think it's fine, and I think the details aren't bad at all. Like, it does have some little subtle things with like the way the windows change sizes and stuff. It's definitely not the most ornate structure, but people hate that one. Kai Palace says, just contact the MIA and see about permissions. They are very nice. They opened a new Tibetan Buddhist temple there. Yeah, I went in there. When was it? Was it during Ice and Bloom, or what are their events they were doing there? Yeah, there we go. I recorded a bit during an event there, and they were super open to it. I just had to, you have to go up to the desk and get a little permit to walk around with a tripod or anything like that, because they assume that if you're going to be holding something like this or using professional equipment, they want to know first and foremost what it is, and they want you to know that, like, you need to be paying attention, and if you walk into it, like, you are probably liable for it. So that's something I gotta be careful with. I try to be pretty aware. I don't run into stuff too much. You guys see me run into stuff? One year they did this thing, it was called Ice and Bloom, and it was, they did like these ice displays outside by, his name was Andrew, I met the artist, and he was so friendly and so nice, and he did such a great job. Just another shop in here, lots of cool stuff. I think this is like an avant-garde artist here. Let's go see what they're doing. Yeah, someone said bonjour. Art and Bloom is great too. I don't know if I recorded that one. I definitely have gone to Art and Bloom in the last couple of years, but slimy cheesecake says in the slimy in the cheesecake in the IDF. There's a place called 123 Sushi. Yeah, it's right up here. And there's another Cardigan Donuts right there too. Yeah, this is the IDS Center, the Crystal Court. I think it's when Philip Johnson really started getting creative, started trying his idea that he worked with more later. But I read a book on Philip Johnson about a year and a half ago. He talked about this building in here a bit. I want to say it was a Johnson Berge building, and Berge hated it, if I remember correctly. They couldn't be wrong. But, yeah. I'm talking over this performance.
Oh, Matthew, can we have this mic on here? Or any of them?
Welcome, welcome. Oh, here we go. The vocals are working now. I don't know if they were like sound checking right there or what. This is a dangerous bus stop because if you're waiting in here, waiting for the orange line, which the orange line is awesome. If you're sitting here waiting for it, and they can't see you. Sometimes it'll say like arriving in 2 minutes, and it'll just pull up there and take off, and then you have to wait another 10 minutes for the next bus. But you gotta pop out before it says arriving. But this is like the spot where a bunch of people wait for the orange line when it's warm. Slimy says go sing on the stage. If I were to sing a song on that stage, I wouldn't be allowed to do it anymore. Oh, here we go. Now they're playing. Sled view here. 7 out of 10. Comfy, cozy, nice, rosy. Right, that was that. Stick them up. Give me all the corn dogs. See, they're gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna read this stuff, and they're gonna think I'm actually trying to take their corn dogs.
Yeah, we are.
I was walking by here earlier, and I've walked by this building 1,000 times, but you know, looked up here before. But I was looking up here today, and I decided that this awning looks like an ice cube tray. What do you think? Do you see the ice cube tray right there? You want to put it in your freezer and get some giant ice cubes? Looks like I've been streaming for like an hour and 45 minutes. That is about 45 minutes to an hour longer than I had planned on. Hey, this is a one-way display. You're going through the wrong way, people. I'm going to tell the police officer right here it's going to be over. Jouster says, is it cold in Minneapolis? Yeah, it's not Minneapolis cold, but it's normal. It's like 20 degrees or something right now, which a week or so ago, I think it was like -10 or -5 or something. And once you've been that cold, 20 degrees doesn't feel that bad anymore. But like, yeah, when it was like -5 or whatever, I tried to ride my bike to work, but I was miserable. Again. But yeah, it's mid-20s, I think. There's a little breeze, and they said the real feel was like 7 degrees or something. We're gonna run through it really fast. Angel says snack time. My snack was 3 French eggs, coquette, and a couple of olives with pickled garlic. Fantastic snack. I think it's making these weird sounds after I ran through it. Doesn't know what to do. Alright everybody, I am going to head home. Thank you for viewing the Holidazzle with me and walking around. I hope if you're in the Minnesota, Minneapolis area and thinking about coming down to visit, I hope it gave you a good understanding of what is here. If it's something you were just interested in, wanting to know about Holidazzle or Minneapolis, hopefully you got an understanding of what that is. Maybe you visit here someday when there's not Holidazzle going on. But yeah, I thought it was a fun street fair. I think you come out here with friends and with a good attitude, you'll have a good time. All sorts of cool stuff out here. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, everybody have a great night and take care. I will hopefully stream again someday soon and hopefully see you there. Otherwise, I'll keep posting videos on their own and then you can watch those. Oh, I got one quick question I'm going to answer here. Beth says, is it a usual thing to have a white Christmas? I think there was something, like I want to say Star Tribune or one of the local news organizations released a thing that it was last year. They talked about it, and it was something like 60 or 70% of the time we have a white Christmas here, so more often than not, if I remember correctly. But I don't know. It is, they said, yeah, Dove Angel says it's going to snow tomorrow. We're supposed to get like 5 to 7 inches, and then it's supposed to get pretty cold after that. So if we get 7 inches and then it stays below freezing for like 6 days, that'll be, should be at least some snow on Christmas. I always thought a white Christmas was like when it actually snows on Christmas, but I think it's just kind of when there's any snow on Christmas. Yeah, hopefully we have it. Hopefully we can get some heavy snow on one of these days and I can walk around and I can make a cool video of the snow. I don't think I can tomorrow. Alright everybody, have a great night, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.